Going to continue now where we left off. The last level. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And away we go. Okay, and one start position here. And that's 0, so we loop around all the zeros because we know they're safe. And there's only one empty square near, one empty hex near that one, so that must be a mine. So those are safe, and that's touched that one, so those two are safe. Okay, that indicates there's 2 mines in that area. We know one's got to be there, so the other one could be there somewhere. That 2, the second one could be in there. 3, okay, let's see, that's indicated there's 3 in that section. 1, 2, 5 in there, let's see. No, none of that helps. But some of these are rotatable, so if we press R, there's still 2 in that section. There's 3 in there, and there's totally 3 there. We know, we found 1, we know another one's got to be there. So we know one with these is mine, which doesn't really help much. Oh, does it? Actually does, because of this we know one with these 3's got to be mine. No, because of this we know one with these 3's got to be mine, and another mine's got to be in there. But that indicates the 3 is only those highlighted cells, so both of these should be safe. Okay, let's see. That helped us much there. That's touching 2, that's touching 2, that's touching 2. We know one's got to be in either of those. If one's in that one, it can't be that one, it means that one. But that leaves that empty. Therefore that one's safe, and that's 0, mark that. That one's only touched one cell there, and that one's now touched there, so those can be all safe. Leave that one only there, touching there. That 2's only touched one empty spot, touch there. Just move the mic a little bit. That one's touching one there, and that one's touching one there, so all those are safe. That's 0, that's 1, that's 0, that's 1, and that's 3 with only one empty. That one and that one are both touched there, so those are both safe. That one's only touched one empty spot, that's already touched there. That 3, there's only 1, 2, 3, so those are safe. That 2's touched those 2, those are 0s. That one's touched there, so that's safe. That one there. In that circle there's only 1 mine, and we found it there, so these are both safe. That's 0 there. 2 and 2 touching there. 1 touch there. 3, 1, 2, 3 there. 2 touch there. 1 touching there. Only 1 possible spot that one could be. Okay. We know that section's got 2 in it. So I'm just going to change the mark level a bit. Okay, that should be a bit better. Okay, we know there's 2 in that highlighted area, and there's got to be 2 to touch that one. So we found 1, we know that one can't be 1, and we know that one can't be 1 because it's too far away from that 2, leaving that's got to be the position. We know 1's got to be there. Yep. Nice 0 there, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 3 around there, 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. Mark off those ones. That's only got that space going. Those got 2, those got 3. Let's see, does that help at all? We found 1. Doesn't really help because the remaining 2 could be either of those. Let's have a look here. 5, 1, 2, 3. Haha. Well, let's rotate. See what happens there. That 2 helps because that means there to complete that 1, 2, 3. Needs that one safe. That 3 we've got highlighted there. 1, 2, 3. So those 2 are safe. And to complete that 2, that can be the only spot. That's 2 to touch those 2. That 2, only 1 empty spot there. That 1, only 1 empty spot. No, I missaw that one. That one is actually touching, so there, maybe even that one there, and only 1 spot for that 3 there. Okay, we've got 3 highlighted in there, so those 2 are safe, and that's 0. And only 1 spot there, and ooh, nearly made the same mistake twice there. 1's there. Okay. Doesn't help there. Let's rotate. See what we get. 3, not there. 5, we found 2. 3. Yeah, that doesn't help us much. Okay, yeah. Zooming a little bit. We've got 3 in that section. We've got 5 in there. We know where 1 is. Okay. We know maximum can be there, so that's 2. 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Don't know which of these it is yet, but that 1 is touched there. That's got to be touching. For that 1, therefore, it's got to be there. 2, 2, 2, 2. That's safe. 2, 2. That's safe. 2, 2. That's safe. 1. That's safe. Leave that 1. 2 there. That's safe. That's safe. That's all safe. That 2's touching there. All safe. 2 touching there. And we know we've got 3 in that section. There's only 1 empty spot, so there. That means that's safe. 1 touching there. There we go. Let's rotate a bit more. Okay, 3 in that section. We found 2, and the other one's got to be in those 2 spots to fulfill that 2. So those are safe. That 2's touched those 2, so all those are safe. That's 0. So we can knock off anything touching the 0. 1 empty spot there. 3 there. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. Add that 2 there. There. So we've just got this bit here. We know. Okay, we know 3's got to be in that highlighted section. We found 1, 2, 3. So that's done. 1, 2, 3 fulfills that 1. That 1's touching there. All safe. That 1, only 1 spot it could be. That 2 is fulfilled. That 2 is fulfilled. Leave 1 spot, 1 mine, and 1, 1. Woo. Next level. Okay. Zeros. I like all this. Go on to zeros. Okay, that 1 there goes there. Doesn't really help us much there, but mark off those. Touch that 1. 0. We know 1's got to be in that section. Doesn't really help because it could be there and there. There could be 1 there and there. We should fulfill that criteria. Let's see, that 2. No, 1's got to be in that section, and there's 2 in there. Okay, 1 in those. 1's touching there, so I'll write out that guess. There we go. 1 there, 0. We know that 1's got to be in there, which will fulfill that 1, so that's safe. We know 3's in that section, so that's all safe there. In there and there. That 1's there. 0. That 1 was filled there. Bump, bump, bump. Hey, hello whoever's watching. Feel free to say hi in the chat. That 1's go there. Okay. That's 2. That could be in there. Any of those there. That 2 can be fulfilled there. One's there, those two there. Okay, we've got 3 mines in that section. We found 2 of them. We know the other one to fulfill that one's got to be there, so that's empty. That one's touching, so both those are safe. So we can mark all those off. That's 0. We know there's got to be one there, or one there, one there. Okay. Let's see, we found 1, 2, 3 of those, so all those ones touch that one mine are okay, and all those zeros are all okay too. That's only got one spot, so it can be. Mark it there. That's 2, can only be there. 2 can only be there, so all those are safe. That one's all safe as well. That's a nice 0, so go around that. And 2 spots those 2 can be, and that one's therefore done. Any space those 2 can be is there. That one's therefore completed. That's a nice 0, that's 0. Only one spot that 2 could be there, which fills that one. That 2, only spot could be there, complete there. That's done there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if I can. We've got 6 in this section. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one must be here. So that bit's safe because we know it's got to be there. Doesn't really help. Oh, that one there, that 2 there, 1, 2, fulfills that one, which means that one, which means that one's done, which means that one's fulfilled. That's 0. That 2 and that 1. We know there's 1 mine in that section. We know there's 2 mines in that section, and we found them both, so those are safe. And place for that one to be there. That 2 is filled by those 2 mines, so we mark round. Means that one's there. That one's safe there. For that 2 and 2 spots there. Mark there. 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm done there. I'm there. 2 mark there. 2 mark there. No, 1, 2. I missed that one. 2 there. 2 there. 2. Only spot that 2 can be there. 2, 2 done there. Okay, and now we've got 2 mines to find in this section. We know one's got to be there, one's got to be there, but where exactly? Let's count these 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which fills that 3. Once we've done that, it's only touching 1. There we go. Next one. Go around the zeros. There's 2 in that section. 1, 2. Okay, that doesn't change that. So those 2 must be mines, and that one must be safe, meaning that one's there, that one's there. Those are zeros there, and that's touching there. Those are zeros there, there's zeros there. There's only 2 touching there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That one's touching there. That one's touching that one, and that one. That one's touching there. Those 2 are touching. One's got to be in there. One's got to be in there. One's got to be in there. There's got to be 3 in those highlighted section. We've found 2. The 3rd one's got to be there. So that's a 0. Mark all around those are safe. 2, those are both 2s. 2 there, and 1 spot there. There's 3 in that section, which doesn't really help because it could be any of those, and then that one for that one. Let's rotate again. 3 here. We found 1, 2, 3. Yep, so these are both safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who deals that one? That 3, 1, 2, 3. That one's done with there. That one's done also with there. That's a 0. That's a 2 there. 0, 1 there. 2 there is completed there. Meaning that's that. We found 2 of those 4, so that doesn't help much. Let's rotate. There's 6 in that section. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really help much. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're missing 6 for that section, and we're missing 2 for this section because we found 4, which you can see highlighted, and that 4 we've got 1, 2 highlighted, so the remaining 2 must be in that outer band, meaning those are safe. The only way to complete that, 3 is there, which completes that one there. That 2 is completed, that's 0. That 1 and that 1 both touches that mine. That's 0. That's another 0. 2 and 1 touching there. That's 0. That's 0. Because of that one and that one, we know the mine's got to be in with those 2 spots, so that's safe. That 2 indicates there's 2 into that section, and because of that one, we know they've both got to be around touching that one. So there, be filled in that one, but not in any of those. That one be filled there, and there. I mean, only one spot there. That's a 1. That's a 0. And 1 spot there. Be filled in those. That one's touched there. That's only got 1 spot there. 2 there. Be filled in that one there. 2 there. Job's good in there. Okay, rotate what I've got. We know 1's got to be into that section, yeah, and it's got to be touched that too, so those are safe. That's a nice 0. And leave that spot there. Okay, what else do we know? We know 3rd one's got to be in those highlighted cells, and we know 1's got to be touching there, so anything not touch that 1 is safe. Meaning that 2 is only left there. Okay. Okay, 5 in that highlighted section. And we found 1. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. By counting, 1 of those, and let's just double check. 1 next to the 1 there, so that gives us 2 found. Yeah, so neither of these can be mines because it touched the 1. That's 0. That 3, 1, 2, 3. That 2 there. That 2 there means that one's done there. That one's done there. That 2's there. That one's then got 1 spot, completing that one. That one's touching there. That one's touching there. We've got 5 into the section. We've found 1, 2, 3, 4. We know the other one's got to be there. So both of those are safe. And that's a nice 0. Found the 0. Only 1 spot now to complete there. That one's completed there. There and there. That 2 there. No one's got to be in that section. There's already 1 touch that 2. So that's good in. Okay, I've got 4 mines left to find. So process for elimination. 1's got to be in there. So that's 1. Another one's got to be in there, and there can only be 1. So that's 2. 1's got to be touching that 1. 3. So we've left it with 1 more. So the logical thing would be that's got to be there to make that 3. That's got 2 spots there. That's now completed there, in there. Let's come to the next level then. Series. And more zeros, and more zeros, and more zeros, and more zeros. And that's all the zeros for now. Shame. Okay. There's 2 empty cells touching that too, so both of those, and that one's touching 1 mine there. only 2 empty cells touch that 2. Touch that 2. And that 2, only 2 touching, and that one's then fulfilled. That's 0. 1, no, nothing there. That could be ETH 1. We've got 5 into that section. We found 3, so there's 2 more and 3 empty spots, so that doesn't help us much. 5 into this section, we found 1. We know 2 more has got to be around that 3, so we found 3 of them. We found 1 needs to be touched that 1, so there's 1 rogue 1 somewhere there. But that doesn't help. 4, we found 2 of them. Doesn't really help us much. Let's rotate, see what we get. 2, 2, yeah, that helps a little bit. 2's got to be in that section. We found, and obviously 1's got to be touching that 2 to fill it up, so that one's safe. And there's 5 for that section. 1, 2, yeah. Let's rotate again. Doesn't really help, but there's 3 in those 5 slots. Okay. 1, 2. Doesn't really help much. There's 2 in there. Okay, there's 5 in that lot. There's 5 there. We found 1. Okay. This needs some thinkings. Oh bugger, I'm in trouble now. Okay, to fulfill that 2, we know 1's got to be in those slots. Got 5 in there. Okay, we found 1. We know 2's got to be in there. We know with that 3, 1 could be empty. Could be, oh god, this one's playing tricksy. Okay, with that 3, we found 1. So we've got to allocate 2 more. There could be, for that 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm not going to use, well, I've got a clue to use. 5 there. We've got 1 with that 1. Okay. We've got 1, 2, well, that one's got 3 there. We've got 4th one there. So I've got 5th one somewhere. Okay, does this help? 5 into that. Hang on. That overlaps perfectly with there. So, yes. Therefore, there can't be any in these. That's a 0. With that 3 is fulfilled there. 1, 2, 3. That's done there. Okay, that's 3. 1, 2, 3 there. And 1 with that section nicely done there. Sometimes you just got to look a bit harder than you would expect for the answer, if that makes any sense. That one's there. That's 2, could be there. Only 1 place for that one will be there. Okay, 2 could be there, 1 could be there, 2 could be there, 3 could be there. Can we rotate and get anything else? Nope. Okay. Because that 2 could be there and there. That 2, the other one could be there, or it could just be there, there. 1, I found 1, 2. You know, 1's got to be in that 2. Okay, let's see how that highlights. Okay, 2 got to be allocated in that section, in those 3. 1, 2, which includes those 2. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we found 2. If we allocate 1 next to that 2, which we've got 2, that's 3, and we know the other one. It's got to be one with those, so that should be in mine because it's not highlighted in either of those. That's not. I fecked that one up, didn't I? Yep, yes I did. Okay, let's reset where we were, because if you get if you make guesses, it resets. Okay. Where were we? We've got 4 in there. We found 1, 2. No, the other one's got to be 3. And the other one's got to be in this section. So that's safe. That one's touching there, so those are safe. That 2 can then be there. That's a nice 0. That's a 0. That one's touching there, so that's safe. Leave that 2 there. Filling those and those and that one. Okay, that moved us on a little bit. 5. We found 3 of them there. So the only way to complete that is 4, 5. That 2's touched there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 in that section. If you allocate that 1 to that 3, that means the other 2's got to be there. So all these should be safe. And that's definitely a 3 there. But that 2, therefore that's filled in there. Okay, there's 3 in this section. Could be 1 there. Or it could be there. Okay. 1, 2 doesn't help much. That's 3 highlighted there. 3, 4. Okay. Because that 2, we know we owe 2 more mines. 3, 4, 5. So those must be safe, because that needs one to fulfill it. And to fulfill that one, mainly on space there. So those are done. That could be either of those. 1, 2. Okay, that 2, I've only got 2 touching it. That 2 is therefore complete, meaning that's there. And those, that has 3 highlighted, so 1, 2, 3. So those are safe and fulfill that 3 there. That one's got 1 touching. That 2, and yes, 2 touching, that's completed there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That 2's there. Means that one's there. That one's there. That 2's fulfilled. Okay, let's see. We've got 3 in that section, and we know 1's got to be there. Doesn't help much. Okay, that's 6. We've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No, I can't say that helps much. Let's rotate. Okay, 2's touching there, so 1, 2. Rotate that. 2 still touches, so that one's safe. 3 goes there. We've now found 2 out of the 3. Okay, and here we found 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of that 6. So we know one of these 3 is dangerous. And that one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got no one's got to be there. The other one's got to be there. Don't help us much. Yeah. This one's an annoying one. Oh, that 2. 1, 2. There's only 2 touching. Filling that one. That 2's touching there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3. Fulfilled there. That's a 0. Goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we found 1, 2 of those. So to fulfill that 3, it's got to. I missed that one because it was actually saved. To fulfill that 3, there we go. That 2 there. That 1, 2, 3's all highlighted there. That 2's touching there. So now just got to allocate the final 3 mines. That's flashing because I've made a mistake recently. 1, 2, 3. One's got to be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. With that, do we know for certain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2's got to be in that section. One's got to be in that section. So how's that making it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, 2. So anything not highlighted by that should be safe. That 2 touching there. That one's touching there. That one's touching there. That's got 2 touching and only 1 mine remaining. So it's got to be in one of those slots there. Comes touch there and done. Okay, next level. 0, 0, 0s. 2 touches there, 1 there. There's 2 in that highlighted region. 1's already touched that 2, so these are all safe, and that's a 0 there, so that could be looped around. We know 1's got to be in that one. If it's there, those off the field. If it's there, yeah, okay. You know it's got to, 1's got to be underneath those 2. Not really enough to go on, yeah. And 2's got to be there, but that's a big region. Another one's there. 1's doing that one. And there's 2 in that section. Let's rotate. Okay, that 2 changed to a 3 when that when that one rotated. So that must be mine at the moment. It changes to a 0 and we rotate. So that's helped a little bit. There's 3 mines in that section. It could be. Well, what do we know? Yeah, we know all 3 cannot be at the top section because there needs to be a second one to fulfill that one. But it could be 1, 2, 3. But we know there's only 2 in that section. Okay, let's see. That mine's there. Means 1's got to be in those 2. And therefore a mine's got to be in either of those. Which means oh, what's wrong? Meaning that's got to be the only way that can be done there. There. We'll pretend that didn't happen, shall we? Only touching there and there. 2 how did I miss that? There. 2 in that section, 1 over there. So, in those, anything not in that section is safe. Excuse me. 4 in the highlighted section, which we've got. We've got that 3 as well. It's so tempted to say that's mine, but I've been stung once. Okay. We know 1's got to be there, which means that's actually safe. And 1 spot there. Got 2 in that section and found 1, so anything else should be all safe. Dear, thank goodness. 1's touching there. That's a nice 0. So we flesh out the 0s, and that's only got 1 spot touching. Which means it can't be either of those. That one, that one, with that one. That's 0. That's 2. That's a 2 as well all round. That's a 1 touching there. 1 touching there. Leave that one there. That's safe there. No spot there. That's a 2 there. 3, 1, 2, 3. Fulfilling that one. 2 up there. 1 up there. That's a 0 there. That's a 1 there. That's a 0 there. 2 there. 1, 2, 3. Touch that one there. That one's touching that one there. That one's touched there. That's touching there. Okay. Whew. Okay, there's 2 unfound mines in that section. We know one's got to be in there and one's got to be in there. So it can't be that one because it will overlap. And meaning it's got to be there to fulfill that. Up to there. 1, 2, 3. That's safe. One's touching there. 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, 5 here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are safe. 1, 2, 3 there. We know one's got to be touched that one, so if those are safe, that's this 0. Loop pad 0. Touch that 2. There's only 2 spots there, and they're also touched there. That's the one touching there. 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means those are safe. That's a 1 there. That's 1 there. That one's touching there. That one's touching there. That 2's therefore there. That 2's touching there. 1, 2, 3. Got 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 0 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay. Feel free to let me know if I'm going a bit too fast for people to follow. Because when I get into the swing of things, it's like go, go, go. Blame my ADHD, I think it is, for that. Okay, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there, 1 there, 3 around that 3. There's 2 of that section which we've found, so that's safe. Those 3 are connected. That one's highlighted. That one's there. That one's there. That's 0. So in all of those. That 2's got 2 touching, fulfilling those. That one's got that one touching, that's 0. We know 2's in that section and they've got to be touched that 2, so that's safe. That's a 3. 3 touching, so there. 1, 2 fulfills that big 2. Those 2's there. That one's fulfilled there. And that one there, meaning that one's got to be there and that one's touching there. Okay. 1 in that section, and the only spot it can be is touching that one, so that's safe. That's 0, that's 1. Okay, we know the second 2's there, which doesn't help us much. That 2, only 2 spots it can be, fulfilling that one and that one. 2 there, that's a nice 0. That one's there and that's 0, so both of those are safe. Again, we know one's got to be there, so that's safe. 1, 2, 3, nicely done, fulfilling those. Okay, that 4, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 1, 2, 3. I miscounted, and is 4 there. Okay, and that 2, we've got 1, 2 there. That 3, we've got 1, 2, 3, so that should be safe. Yep, 2 touching there. That 2 empty spots touch there, and there we go. That one's up there. That 3 there. 1 touching, 1 touching, 1's touching. 2 in those, we found 2 there, so that's safe. 1's in there, so that's safe. That's 0. 2 in that section here. We'll come back to there, shall we? Okay, 1, 2. For that 3, we found 2, and we know at least one's got to be there, so that will fulfill that 3. So if that one's safe, and that one's safe, that 2's there, 2, 1, 2. That 2's got 2 spots there, which will fulfill that 3, meaning that's safe, meaning that's a mine. Okay, to progress, rotate and see what we get here. We know one's got to be in those highlighted spots, and we know it's got to be there, so that's 0. Round to zeros, round to zeros. There's 2 empty spots there. That one's touching there. Leaving that one there. That 2, well, we found one with the 2 there. and only one empty spot there, so that's it. 1, 2, 3. No, one's got to be in that section. 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything touching that one which isn't either anything touch that black 4 which isn't in those circles is safe. That one fills that section. Gives us 1 there, 0 there. Around those zeros, 0, 0. That one's touching there. Those zeros, that's 2. And 2 empty spots there. Oh, and look, we've gone back to there, and that one's done. Okay, that one, we've got it highlighted, so that's safe. 2 there. We found that one there, so all of these are safe. That's 0. And you place for that to be there. 2, 1, 2. And you place for that to be there and there. Honestly, I don't know how with the streamers go for hours on end. I'm knackered already. Okay, from here, let's keep going. I will have to sort out the webcam at some point if you want to see my ugly mug, but you probably don't. Okay. 2, if there's only 2 touching there. There's 2 touching there, so those are safe. 2 touch there, that's safe. We found, okay, that doesn't help us much. Okay, let's rotate. There's 2 in that section. We found 1. And since those are both touched that one, we know that's safe. And there's only 1 empty space there, so around we go. That's safe there. And we know one's got to be in those 2. No, one's got to be those 2. So that 5 is touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, got 2 more in there somewhere. Let's just see. We know we've got 1 with there. And 1 with there. So we found 2 of those 5. Not sure if that helps much. Rotate. Aha, that 2. I need space for it to be there. That 2's filled there. That's this for that section. We found 1 with this. 1 with them. So if there's 3 more, and for that 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could all be touching the 5 there. Actually, hang on, no, 4. So 3 touches there. 2 in that section. Okay, I'm going to have to zoom in and think. We know 1's got to be in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that leaves 3 there. If 1 goes there, that leaves 4 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, or there. But we know this. Only 3 in that section. Yeah, there's 3 there. So the 5th one must be in those 2. So we'll go there. And we know it's in one of those 2, so these are safe. That's 0. Find it that way. Goes there. We know there's 2 in that section. And we know there's 5 there. Okay. Found 1 with them. There's 2 there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. We know those are the only ones there, so we can go that. That 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That fulfills that 2, that 1. That 0, 0, 0, 0. That 1 there. There's a second one in this section. So rotating doesn't help us at all. Okay. We know there's 3 there. We know there's 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 3's got to be in that section. Aha, that's what we're missing. 1, 2, 3 are touching that 5, so a maximum of only 2 can be touching it. So if that's a mine, that means these can't be mines because they'll tick that over 5. That one's touching there. That's 0 there. That's 0 there. That 2 and the empty space there is there. So 1, 2, 3. We haven't yet figured out which one that is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be either of those. Okay. Because that one and that 2, we know one mine's got to be in this lot. I mean, that's the other mine. That's therefore safe. Go knock out all these ones, and that's a 0, 0, 0, and 1 space there. Okay. And because that, we know these are safe, and that's safe, and that 2's there. Only 1 spot touches that 1, and then 1 empty spot touches that 2. With that 1 and that 1, and those 2, and that 0, and that 2, and that 2, and that 1. 1, 2, 3. Could be either that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are both safe. And that's completed. 1, 2 for that 2. That's 0, 0. 1 for that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 5 in that section. 1, 2. Yeah. 2 there. Okay, that one. Let's touch 1. Let's knock out those 0s. 2 there. 1, 2. Could be either of those. Okay, we've found 1. We know the other one's got to be there, so that's 2. Yeah, that's 2 we found. And it means the third one's got to be in there. Meaning that's safe. That's touching 1. Okay, so it still could be. If it's that one, it can be that one. If it's that one, let's be one with those 2. So if that doesn't help much, rotating doesn't help either. Okay, let's go from here. 5, we've found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if you follow that 1, 2, 1 with those 2, it makes it 3, so 4, 5, which fills that 2 as well. Those 2 will touch that 2, so if those are safe, I mean that 2 is, there's 0s. With that 2, and 1's completely possible there, and that 2 there. Which fills that one, and fills that one, fills that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from that one, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No one's there. Okay, let's try rotating. Because if one's there, or it could be 1 there, 1 there. Yeah. Doesn't help much. So let's just double check the rotations. Nope, not there. We found 1 out of that 2, and the one's got to be there, so we go from that. 2, 2, 2, that one's completed there. We know 1's got to be touching that 1, so that's safe. That's 0 there, follows the 0s out. 2 there, and 2 touching, so there. Only 1 spot for that one to be, which fulfills that one. 2 there, 2 there, 0 there, 2, 2 there. 3 in those, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we've got now 3 mines to allocate in this section. And we know 1's in there, 1, 2. Yeah, if we put it in there, 1, that'll give us too many. So a mine's got to be in there, and it can't be in there, 2 there. Fills that one, makes it there. Okay. That one's there. 2 in that section, and to fulfill that 2, they've got to be in there. So there we go. Add that 2's there. The second one's got to be either of those. We should touch it there, so all these should be safe, and those are zeros. So if we follow the zeros round, let's see. Got 3 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't help us much. Rotate. That 2's touch those 2. That's a nice 0. That's a nice 0. That's 0. That's 1's completed. That one's there. That one's there. That's 0. 2 there. 1, 2 can only be there. We've got 1 with those 2, and we know the other one's there, but that doesn't really help anyway. 1, 2, 3, and we know the third one's got to be there. You're not being helpful, game. We'll take there, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Because that we know a mine's got to be there and around there, so these can't be mines. So that's a nice 0. 0, 0. That 2 and 2 spots it could be. And that can't be a mine, and that's got to be 1, 2, 2. That one's there. That one's fulfills that one. That one then can be there. We've got 2 highlighted there, so those are all safe. 4's got to be in that section, and we know only one can be in there, so 2, 3. And because of that one, we know these are safe. That 2, both of those are touching. That one's touching there. We know there's 2 in this section. We found 1 with them there. So the other one has to be there. So that's 2, and that can't be 1, so that's a mine. Okay, that can't be a mine. That's only 1. We found that one there. So if these 2 aren't mines, leaving that one as a possibility. That's mine. There we go. That one's touching there. Means that one's there. That's safe there. That one's touching there. That one's touching there. That one's touching there. Okay. Now we've got 1 with that section, and it's got to touch that one. So anything not touching that one is safe. Oh, nearly made a mistake then. Okay. Only 1 spot touching there, so that one's all marked off there. That's touching there, there, and that. There we go, there, there. 0, 0, 0. 1 mine there, 1 mine there. There we go. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's safe. That's 0. 1, 2, 1, 2 there. Only 1 touching there, so it's got to be there. 1, 2, 3. Let's rotate, see if that helps. Okay, that doesn't really help because that still touches that no matter what. And we know 1's got to be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. So these are safe. Because of that, we know 1 of these 2's got to be in mine. which doesn't really help. Because that 2 doesn't change when we block off that one, we know that one's safe, meaning that one's got to be mine. Filling that one. That 2 can then be there, 2, 2 there, 2 there, 2, meaning those are safe, that's 0. Okay, got 1 in that section, we found, well, got 2 in that section, we found 1 with them. It's got to be 1 of those, so that's safe. There's 2 in that section. We know 1's got to be there, so therefore 1's got to be in there. Doesn't really help us much. Okay, those 1 in the highlighted section and found it, so all these should be safe. That's 0 there. To fulfill that 3 there, to fulfill that 1 there. That 1's there. 2 more lines and 2 empty spots. Job's done. Okay, 1 more level. And round the zeros we go. Ding, 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 ding. Only 1 there. Matches those 2. There's 4 in these sections. We found 3 of them. So, and we owed 1 for there. So that must be safe. And those are safe, and that's a 0. 2 touching there. 2 there, 1, 2, 3 there. And we know 1 of those has got to be for that 2, so those are safe, and that's 0, go around to 0, any space available there. 2 there, only 1 spot there, and that's safe there, there, and there. 3, we found 2 of the 3, and we know 1's got to be in there, so those are safe. 2 are touching there. Okay, and the third one's got to be in those 2. So 1, 2, 3 to fulfill that 3. And that's safe. There's 2 in those highlighted section. We found 1. Okay, rotating that 2. Go there, which completes that 1. 1. So we know 1's got to be in there. And 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 in there and 2 in there. Could be there and there. Let's rotate, see if that helps. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Complete that. We would not complete that. 1, 2. I'm not missing something else. No. 1, 2, 3 would complete. Okay. So only 1's got to be there. So that one must be 0. Don't know. I got confused there. 1, 2, 3. 1's there. Those 2 there. Zoom back out so I can see. Round those zeros, round the zeros, that one's touching, round that 0, round that 0, round that 0, round that 0, 2 touching there, only 1 space there, that's 0, 2 touching there, there's 2 in that section, so if that's safe, it means that's done, and those are therefore safe. That one's touching there, that one's touching there, that's 0, only 1 spot that can be, 1, 2, 3, 4, round to 4, so those are safe, that's 0, that one's safe there. And then those sections, round to 0 there. Okay, rotate. There's 2 in that section, we found 1, therefore that one's mine, because there. That's all safe, that's 2, touch 2 there, that's 1 touching around there, touching there, that's 0, 0, 0. 1, 2, 3. 1 there, touching there, 2, 2 there, done, 2, 2 there, 1 there, 2, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 1, 2, 3, means that's safe, 2, 2 there, safe, safe, 1 there, 2 there, not sure, we'll come back to those. For intersection, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't really help. But no, that one's got to be there, and we've got 2 of those 3, so anything not touching there, safe. Those are zeros, that's therefore safe. That 2's got to be completed there, so those are safe. That one's done. 2, only one place it could be there, completing that one. 1, 2 there, 1 there, 2 there, 2 there. Rotate. Okay, there's 4 in these highlighted sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's safe. 1 touching there. That's 0. 1, 2, 3. That 2 touches both of those. That's 0. 1's touching there and there. So 1, 2. Let's go one more level. We go up to 25. Follow these. Just check there's anyone started to spot yet. Follow these zeros. 2 there. Go rotate. There are 3 in that section. We found 2 of them. And we know one's got to be there, so that one can't be it. Means that one must be it. That one's touching there. Round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. There's 2 touching there. 0, 0, 0, 0s. 2 touching there. There's 4 in this section. We found 1 of them. We know one's got to be there, so we found 2. 1, 2. Not sure now. Rotate, see what we've got. 2 in that section. We know one's got to be there. And we know one's got to be there. So these are actually safe spots. And because that 2 we know needs to be there, means these are empty. Follow the zeros, mark the singulars. What are the singulars? Okay, and that 2 can only be there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 means that's safe. Okay, rotate. 4 intersection. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, which we know about. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if it goes there, fill that one with that one. Means that one's got to be left empty, which means that's got to be there, which would fulfill that criteria as well. Actually, we come backwards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 means that can't be 1. So, and that one's completed there. Opening that up there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, there. Okay, 1 there, 2 there. Yeah, sometimes it's just looking at it from a different angle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's fulfilled. Those 2 are fulfilled. 2 into that section. Found 1. We know there's got to be there, so mark that. There we go. 1 remaining there, which has got to be in there. So these 2 are safe. Those are zeros, so mark off the zeros. We place to fill that one with there. If that one's done, which means it's there, there, there. 2 in that section. We know one's got to be in there, but the other one could be anywhere there. That one done there. 2 and 2 touching there. 2 and 2 touching there. we found all 3 of those. Okay, that one's touching there and there, and that's there, there. Follow the zeros, following the zeros. 2 spots there. Only place it can be there. 2, 2, safe there. 1 there. That's 0, 0, 0. 2 there, 2 there. 1 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. That one's therefore fulfilled. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2 there, 2 there. 1 there. 3 there. It could be there. 4, 5. Just check the count. 3, 4, 5. Or it could be 4, 5. So rotate. See what this says. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yeah, 4, 5. So that's okay. And that's got to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 2, 2. There we go. Those 2 are touching. And that one's there. That's okay. Only that one's touching there. Okay, rotate. There's 2 intersection, and we found just that one, and the other one's got to be there. So these are all safe. That's a nice 0. Any spot for that to be fulfilled is there, which fulfills that bit there, 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 2 there. And I think we'll call it again a stream there. Feel free to let me know if you're enjoying these, if you watch them, and if there's any other games you'd like to see me play for now. Hopefully one's a bit more kind of entertaining, but I do like Hexceed. I do find it a bit relaxing, even when I'm streaming and talking. So see you later. Bye.